Hi everyone and welcome to another video. It's a beautiful morning here on the east coast of Ireland and I've been up since 6 a.m. doing a bit of gardening and listening to the new album from the Smashing Pumpkins. It's called Aghori, Mhori, May and it just got released this morning. So I'm just going to give you guys a quick overview. So Aghori, Mhori, May is the 13th studio album by American rock band the Smashing Pumpkins. The album was released digitally on August 2nd, 2024 through Martha's Music and 30 Tigers. The album was written and recorded over a 2-year period and is billed as a rock and roll guitar record. The album had no singles prior to release. In December 2022, drummer Jimmy Chamberlain posted through his official Instagram account that the band were back in the studio. In May 2023, Billy Corgan announced that the band had already begun work on a follow-up to the triple album Autumn, a rock opera in 3 acts. The band initially recorded 20 songs for the album, with Corgan wanting to put out a record with somewhere between the neighbourhood of 10 to 12 songs. Corgan describes the album as a straight-up rock and roll guitar record and stated it is very much sounds like Siamese Dream or Melancholy version of the band. In June 2024, Corgan gave an update on the band, having worked on the album for almost 2 years now. He described the pressure of recording new material to deadlines, stating that it's not healthy, but I've gotten used to it through the years. He reiterated that it's very much a rock guitar record, old school, and the old school fans will be happy for once. Okay, the album was released on the August 2nd, 2024 through Martha's Music and will be distributed digitally through streaming services and digital storefronts initially. Okay, physical copies of the album will be released in the future on exclusive edition vinyl through frontman Billy Corgan's Chicago tea room, Madame Zuzu's. Interesting. And Corgan announced that no singles will be released prior to the album's release, explaining that the band had to give the knee many times to what is the first song and what is the first statement and let other people judge us by one moment in time. We felt the right way to hear this record was an intact body of work. So I'll just run through some of the credits on the album. So it was produced by Billy Corgan. The album is 44 minutes 41 seconds long, which is the perfect length for an album in my opinion. And then the band that recorded the album, so Billy Corgan on vocals, guitar, bass and keyboards, Jimmy Chamberlain on drums and James Iha on guitar, and additional musicians, Katie Cole on backing vocals and Howard Willing on mixing. Excellent. So I've listened to the album a number of times this morning. I've taken some notes, so I'm just going to dive straight in here, track by track, and give you my opinion on the album. So before I do that, just get a little drink of water. And maybe some coffee. Right, let's do it. Track number 1, Eden. So I've just got some notes here that I've written this morning as I was listening to the album. So to me, this song is reminiscent of the early Smashing Pumpkins stuff. Think of the albums Gish or Siamese Dream. Specifically on the start of Gish, first 2 songs, I Am One and Siva. In my opinion, this song could fit in very easily with those songs with the way it sounds. It's a great opening track. There's some fantastic guitar work in this album by Billy Corgan. And some fantastic guitar work in this particular track. So that's track number 1, Eden. The second track is called Pentagrams. So it's in the same vein as the first track. It starts with this dissonant melodic guitar intro and it's kind of clean and it pulls you in. So you're really, your ear is sparked and you're interested to hear what the rest of this song is going to be like. Fantastic guitar solo in this song. That's track number 2, Pentagrams. Track number 3 is called Sig Homie. And I've got here, there's a rocking opening and that carries throughout the song, so really good up-tempo rock song there. Song number 4 is Pentecost, sort of more laid-back track. It kind of sounds like a synth pop track, which if you've listened to the Smashing Pumpkins, a lot of their material over the last few years have definitely been more kind of pop and metal, but different genres, but they've used extensively keyboards, synths, all that type of stuff. So you can definitely hear that in this song. I think I've got a note here. I need to listen to this song a bit more because it hasn't grabbed me yet, but I do feel there's potential in this song to be a really, really standout track on the album. So I just need to give it a few more listens. Song number 5, War Dreams of Itself. This starts with a full-on heavy metal riff on guitar, which sounds fantastic. There's a great groove in the song. Really rocking to that one this morning. Song number 6, Who Goes There? To me, this sounds like a middle of the road alternative 90s track. There's a nice hook and melody in the chorus, which pulled me in. Track number 7 is called 999. More heavy guitars, starts off with a slower tempo, and then for the last minute then it just goes all out, ups the tempo, real rockin' track, and then slows it down before the end. Song number 8 is Go It Fall. So this is again a more laid back track with synths and keys. Probably need to listen to that a few more times before I can decide whether it's a song I'll listen to often or not. And then song number 9 is Sicarus, which is another heavy metal guitar song, heavy guitar riffs. That's a great song, Sicarus. I have an asterisk against that one. So that was one of the standout tracks on the album for me. So we can see they're going from heavy metal to synth pop and back to heavy metal and back to synth pop. So really changing it up on the album to keep you guessing and keep you interested, which I like that. It seems like there's thought put into the album of how someone listens to it, as Billy says, as a body of work. The final track then is Mhori, and it's a really piano-driven ballad type song, strings and arrangements and stuff like that. Sounds okay. Again, I probably need to listen to it a few more times to see whether I'll be liking that one or not. So all in all, I think it's a good album. I've listened to it twice now. I'll probably need to give it a few more listens just to see if it's going to be one of those albums that I'll reach for often or not. But certainly great production, can't fault that. Some great songwriting and hooks in there. Loads of great guitar work on it, as Billy says. I know Smashing Pumpkins, they're actually on tour at the moment, so it'll be interesting to see if they start adding a few of these tracks into the set list when they're on tour. But certainly a strong album, and it'll be interesting to see if when they finish the current tour that they're on, if they go on a tour to promote this album, because I would love to hear some of these songs, especially the heavy guitar stuff, live. I think that will be excellent. So I hope you enjoyed my review of the Smashing Pumpkins, the new album, Aghori Mhori May, released today, 2nd of August 2024. Okay, I'll talk to you on the next video. Bye for now.